Up on some cliffs here at mile 888.8. Going to pass 900 today. That's going to feel good. Nice cool breeze this morning. It's humid, but the breeze makes it really nice. Sweating good, feeling nice. Yeah, you know, the thing is, there's a little camp store up here in just a little bit. It's just about a mile away. It doesn't says it probably doesn't open till 8 o'clock, so I may have a little time. I might re-wrap my foot. Had a little bit of plantar problem. Had a little bit of shin splint on the left leg yesterday. That was new. But yeah, it's kind of, it goes to show for certain people, you know, for out here on the trail, it shows me that we get inflammation more than others. And of course, a lot of that is related with diet. And so what a bad time for me to not be eating the best diet that I possibly can. So I got to re-establish some better foods to eat while in town. Really get a lot of greens in and that kind of stuff. I ate at the Ming Chinese restaurant this last time. Didn't eat a whole lot of fresh salad. I ate some cooked vegetables and stuff like that. But I really need that fresh greens and fresh vegetables in general. So, you know, and the reason why is it really does carry the cofactors to help us process energy. And so energy coming from our macronutrients, you know, that which be, you know, carbohydrates, protein, and fat. There's been a war on fat in our nation. And the weird thing is that, you know, fat is very critical to our bodies. And so a lot of times when we eat less fat and we eat more carbohydrates, we end up, especially with certain genetic lines, with overweight and obesity. This is a major concern. Pair that with the omega-3, omega-6 imbalance. The human being does not have the enzyme to convert omega-6 to omega-3. That's why it's important for us to eat a diet that is somewhat close to 1-to-1 ratio of omega-6 to omega-3. Naturally, our diet would be very close to that, and so that we would not have a lot of the heart problems that exist in today's world. So the way we can do that and support our local farmers is to eat fresh, organic, grass-fed beef, or we can eat wild game. We know that the wild animal knows how to eat. Nature makes no mistakes. So it goes along with the milk industry as well, that the cattle are often fed a diet of grain. They're pumped with hormones, antibiotics to make them produce more and more milk, none of which is good for us. Then the milk is actually homogenized and pasteurized, which turns it into a product that is nowhere near what is natural. So that's a big concern. What we can do is certainly have a cow on our farm, or we can do cow share programs in an area where raw milk is not legal. But in a state such as mine, where I most have recently lived, raw milk is certifiable raw and can be served or can be sold on the shelf. And you won't find it much anywhere except for natural food stores. That's because the milk industry is very powerful. To show how powerful they are, you can look up, you know, what is the only food in America, if you were to transport it across state lines, would be a felony. And that would be raw milk. So, you know, it goes along with the FDA being armed and showing up at people's farms like Amish and good American farmers who know of the value of quality milk. But there is a capitalism insanity in our nation, and we got to take control of it. You know, we got to step up and get the laws back to where it supports our health instead of foot in the pockets of the rich.